Big boy.
さあ来ましたタックスさん。ちゃんとやってさんからメッセージが届きました。
Damn, it's everyone's two favorite characters.
そうですね。ここで時計さんのフィーバーが
There's more of that footage just kind of jumpy.
5人目か。
It's disorienting for the first little bit, and then I start ignoring it.
そうだ。
Elena can easily counterpoke Urian through his mirror. She's got good normals with very small hurt boxes.
西日暮里だったんだけどな。
Damn, these characters are hype. What are you talking about? I like watching a good Urian.
何を
You ever watch RX? It's incredible.
やっぱり世界に広めていきましょう。西日暮里を。はい。
I don't like the saturation. I don't like the stage. I don't like the Elena color. I don't like the Urian color. It's like hard to see what's all going on. It's pissing off my eyes. Oh, it does juggle there. That's gonna hit. I wasn't really clear on that one. Was like, whoa, that was impressive. That's unsafe, and that was a pretty good punish. That was like a really bad decision. I don't know why I did that. EX tackle is not very useful outside of combos. It has a little bit of surprise value because it's very hard to react to, pretty much impossible. But it's quite unsafe on reaction. Rhinohorn is pretty neat to pull out in footsies. That's gonna... Oh, I did not expect... I thought Urian was gonna get hit there. Urian can get hit out of straight mirrors. The EX mirror is a lot faster, so even if he gets hit, he has to get hit on the frame he uses it in order for it to not come out. If only it was Elena they confirmed. Elena's never gonna appear in another Street Fighter. Nice parry. It's cool that he went for one parry and not two. I would have gone for two instinctively, but it was at the range where only one was gonna hit. Blocking this on reaction is good, but you really wanna... Ooh, interesting. You really wanna parry them. Now smash is pretty unsafe because it can be parried on reaction. Wow, that was a forward dash to whiff punish a throw. Nutty. Very good punish. This should be like the world. Oh, he dropped it. I don't like that jump. Elena has no confirms in this game. Elena has like literally no confirms. Her only confirm is a parry. Which is fine because she doesn't have a whole lot to confirm into. Oh, hit the mirror. This guy's name is Tokei. I'm pretty sure that means wristwatch. Maybe it's referring to a Tokei Gecko. Yeah, I just typed it out. I'm pretty sure that's wristwatch. Hugo-kun. Ooh, very nice. Two anti-air parries is very common in this matchup from Hugo. Q has pretty much no confirm options. Everything Elena does is kind of hot. All of her win poses are cute. This matchup is real lame. It looks real bad, but it's not that bad. It's probably a 7-3. It might be a 6-4. It might not be that bad. It looks pretty... It looks like shit. It looks like... I don't know. Goku and Hugo. It looks like Street Fighter 4, Elena Hugo. Actually, that's not that bad. Ooh, nice. That was hit confirmed. He hit confirmed it from the jump. The main balancing factor of healing is just its long meter length. There's nothing Hugo can really do to prevent it. But even factoring all the HP that Elena's basically guaranteed to get, it's not that bad. But it's just frustrating that you literally can't prevent her super. But like, she can basically only do it once per round. I'd say Elena wins in footsies too, but Hugo wins so hard in damage that it almost equalizes things. Hugo's damage is like triple Elena's. His damage for random hits is like as good, but then he also has like SPD and like super and shit like that. That's just like huge equalizing factors in like 1 second. That's a punish. I thought. He didn't get the reversal. I thought it was just a punish even if you missed the reversal though. EX might be safer than the normal one. I wouldn't know because Oro crouches it. Oro can always punish it. It might be safe against Hugo. That's alright, that's right. I'm still salty from yesterday. I like Gigas. I think Gigas is probably the best one to pick. I don't know, it's hard to say. All of them are good for different reasons. You can even use Super 2 in that matchup. Ooh. This is going to do a lot of damage. Here's the mix-up. The overhead, he missed it. He didn't walk back far enough before the X fireball. That's kind of precise on Elena. It's easier on some characters than others. He's got a pretty good Rashid. If you don't know Rashid, then it's hard. And also Rashid, like, I don't think he like beats grapplers or anything, but if you don't have a fast light normal, things are hairy. He's no slouch anyway. I feel like the thing about Super 1 is in that matchup. Nice parry! Terrible punish. I think he did the right thing, but he tried to walk in. Because I think he was, or I don't think he did the right thing. He parried it from really far away. And he tried to do walk in, stand strong, and he didn't have enough time to walk in. But he could have just gotten close forward. And just gotten like the little punish instead of going in for the big punish, which he missed the opportunity. Ugh. That's a hard matchup. That wasn't even like, he didn't even play it like, I mean he did zone. He did correctly keep Oro out. He didn't do the things I think Oro's really weak to. But Oro still got hit a lot trying to approach. Damn it, I watched, this is the part 2, I just realized that. We're going to watch part 2 then part 1, it's going to be on hype. We're going to get all the good players and then all the bad players. We're already into an exhibition, what's going on? Samurai House to hit a Mallet Smash and it hit her on the ground. Weird. Anti-air Samurai House, weird. Wake Up EXTP is pretty bad and I don't know why I did it twice. Ooh! Oh! Oh! He did it! That's a super tight juggle. Elena's almost never go for it because it's hard. Even though it's like really damaging. He actually didn't complete it though. You can do EX Spin Scythe in the corner followed by regular Spin Scythe. And then on some characters another regular Spin Scythe and then an uppercut. But he could have just done an uppercut at the end and he didn't. You can actually do low strong into uppercut. That was cool to see like an attempted combo there. You almost never see that. Elena has some Dudley tier corner juggles, but people almost never pull them out. Interesting, that's probably failed super. Ooh, bad confirm. I guess that's all he needed. It made absolutely no difference if he did low strong into super or just super raw. Guh. That counter poke. That did so much damage. That hit her crouching. She lost half her health. Lena's health isn't even that low. It's the same as Oro's. Oof. Jump back fears. That's good. Oh, that car throw. Super's on hit, give no meter. Anything in any Street Fighter game that uses meter does not give meter. Oh, are you asking for the opponent? Like if you eat a super, do you not get meter? I think so. It might depend on the meter. I mean the super. Ooh. I love Necro's corner juggle so much. What up, Plump? We gotta figure out when we're gonna make a cake. That was like a little bit of talk of a goatsy cake. What do you think? Low strong. If you do that at the right height, then even if it's parried, it's safe, which makes it a pretty good anti-air. Less committal than back fierce, which has a much better hitbox and much better combo ability. Whew. What the hell? That's pretty desperate. Not very risky though. Nice. He could have supered. It was the light one. I think you need the medium one to get good super combos like that. He could have done another. I don't know how Elena juggles on that, so maybe he couldn't have done another. Elena tends to juggle weird, even though most juggles tend to work on her. I think it would have been enough to stun. This is it, I think. Kills. Yeah. Yes! That was cool. That was a cool stun juggle. You can combo into and out of Necro's Super 3, especially in the corner. Oof. That was pretty high damage. Huh. What's that name? Sto is like Street Fighter. That's what they call it. Suto. And then that's like Ni. It's like older brother, right? And then Deshi is like apprentice, I think. Oof. He could have juggled the super for the kill. That'd been cool. He didn't need to at all. Unless it's good that he didn't. Got it? Got it. Low strong hit confirmed super. You need good reaction though. All that stun. That low short into electricity then can be cancelled to super and then can do a juggle from there. Very nice. Next hit Izzy's. Oh my god, it's over. That link. That was cool. Back roundhouse stands strong. Back roundhouse has a fuck ton of plus frames. It's very rare to be able to do a standing link combo from normal to normal in third strike. But Necro has a pretty good starter in back roundhouse. Ooh, I traded. This is so scary because he's got a low that leads to like good dizzy and he's got like a throw that leads to good dizzy. And he has 2 overhead special moves. Necro's taunt I think raises his damage and dizzy. It might only raise his damage, but it definitely raises his damage. I'm actually going to do some more VR match analyses literally right now. And one of them is yours, right? Ryu versus Balrog. You'll be in here while I dispense advice. This is bad. Oh, the backdash! That was so risky. Oh, he had to try and anti-air it. There's an aura on the screen. Oh, he's hitting buttons. It's Thanatos. Thanatosu. I like this walking in parrying bullshit. Aura's, most of Aura's pokes are high parries. His sweep and his low medium kick, and his low medium kick doesn't have that much range, and it doesn't lead to anything most of the time. Sweep and low medium kick are the only low pokes he has, and they're not very scary. Wow, Thanatos. He had the kill on that combo. Oof. Oof. Caught him parrying, maybe. Ouch. I think he's more desperate. I don't know. Those are both things he really wishes he had. But Aura's pretty strong even regardless of those two. That was a punish, maybe. Not a very good anti-air. That was nice. Now this leads to a combo. He's very telegraphing the Ken. He could have done that last time, but the screen position wasn't so good to go for it. But it's usually really telegraphed. It's like that's Ken's like one escape. You're better off just blocking low. That's almost always what you're better off doing with stones. Ooh. Universal overhead over a sweep. Every single overhead, universal overhead has low invincibility for a little bit. Come on, that was obvious as fuck. What happened? There it is. This can kill if he does everything perfectly. And that was pretty much perfect. Yeah. I can watch one of your matches. Thought I said. Tominaga. It's literally not even remotely bad that Aura's got a charge fireball. It does absolutely nothing bad for him. It's a really good fireball too. Go for a throw. Get fireball. When does that ever happen? Tech defensively. Don't like walk forward to throw them after like having blocked a bunch of shit. Those two feel like they shouldn't be like happening next to each other. The worst chance, probably Joe. Oh, nice. All the universal overheads. Oro is a really, 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 really old man. Universal overhead is pretty good in this matchup, but I think he's using it kind of a lot. That's tricky. Good blocking from the Makoto. That should be it. Very cool. Oh, this leads to a lot. He's going for the crossbow unblockable. That's pretty good on Makoto, even when she quick stands. It's a guaranteed unblockable on pretty much everyone when they don't quick stand. But on Makoto, her wake up is so slow that you can get nice stuff anyway. Of all the stupid juggles. That was kind of cool. Ooh. That's a really good button in this matchup. It has similar priority to Makoto's crutch forward, but beats crutch forward clean because of button, because it's a higher strength. Makoto's crutch medium kick is one of the best pokes in the game, in terms of like hitbox, airbox nonsense. But Oro has a button that clean beats it. Alright, this video's over. Let's watch this one. This is part 1. So it's probably gonna be the same shit, but like shittier. Watch this video all out of order. Guy's name is Rio. Hmm.
最終調整としてね
Oftentimes, if you parry a light normal, if you go for certain like max damage punishes, they won't hit in time. It depends on the character. Ryu's Crouch Fierce is like fast enough
そうですよ
that
時間ですよね
it'll hit even if you parry a light
明
normal.
日の夜とか明日の朝に出る人もいるんでね
His Close Fierce is usually good enough, but it didn't work there for whatever
です
reason.
よねまあ前
But like a lot of characters, like Urian, if Urian parries a crouch, if Urian parries a light normal, he won't always get his like
ご飯
launcher.
を食べに行くとかねお
おー、すごいのが入る。知ってる？知ってる？即答。
あれ即答なんだ
なんかエレナ竜巻入りづらいんですよね。
Why a throw?
投げ
Why don't you just do Crouch Fierce into like Heavy Tatsu or something?
一緒なんだ
いや、ちょっと安くなっちゃうんですけど、
うんあでも
け
それで
ど絶対入るんで、
安定なんだ
そう誠もあるじゃないですか。エレナのピヨってるゆらゆらに当たんないみたいな。
あるあれか
あれと似たようなことが竜巻でも起こるんですよね。
そういうことか
はい。
いやー
あ、でもなんかりょうさん押してますね。
いいですね
The main
で
reason.
もなんかちょっと知ってるっぽいぞ。
I guess it is the main reason. That could have been a jumping combo.
しゃがみ中盤をシュッシュ巻きつつ。
Ooh, she stood into it.
ああ
She got hit crouching by the empty
あ
cancel.
恐竜
Ugh.
人
からの
Nice.
うめえ飛んでる
That's a 50-50. He guessed right.
マジか
ね、あれなかなか飛べないよね。
This is still a super hard comeback. Elena is not built for comebacks.
怖いよね。
He needs a super.
おー
That was it.
大キックタイ
If that was parried, I think Jump Fierce would have been a punish.
対空して
And then Jump Fierce would have been low strong super. That would have almost killed.
さあ本日なんとドライさんお土産いただきましたドライさん実家は富山県だったみたいですね白エビかき揚げ餅せんべいをいただきましたんで
え、実家どこ？
実家富山県ですねドライさん
I think that Donkey Kick might have better Oki. I don't know.
だからなのでこれお土産い
I know that Tatsu's considered a lot better for like the engine setup. I don't know actually. Man, I don't know about Ryu.
って言ってくださいねドライさんに
Donkey Kick is mostly outclassed by Tatsu
確かに確かに。
when not factoring EX Donkey.
そんなドライさん今日は名前も普通で今日は頑張ると
Oh, what the fuck? That was a nice jump. And then he did absolutely nothing with it.
りょうさんなんか結構
That's pretty cool. I like seeing that. Crouch Fierce into Light Tatsu as an ATR. Because if they parry the Crouch Fierce, they have to parry the Light Tatsu too.
技ってめっちゃやってる。
It's better on some characters than others because not everyone will get hit by the Light Tatsu.
ちょっと
This replay is kind of wonky,
ごめんなさい
but he's doing okay.
笑顔でごめんなさいと
Interesting.
あ、これりょうさん先方やっちゃってる系じゃない？
One of Ryu's really big strengths is that if he parries anything, he can get EX Donkey, and EX Donkey is really, really powerful.
なんかやっちゃってる系だよね。
Nice.
リープシンク繋いで
Nice.
即答。
これはやっちゃった系かもしれないですね
That was a well-spaced universal overhead. Got the link into super, and then got a link out of super to juggle out.
前の方がいいとまあでも
あー、実力当てみたいになってる。
He thought he was going to get hit midair,
僕は手が
but it went under him and he landed on it. He could have blocked that.
強い。
He was better off parrying it.
なかったですねさあ続いて登場がバリアンさん
Oof.
開幕即答。
開幕ぶっ込んでいきますね
I know Tatsu's stronger.
中足 SA とか
Also, Tatsu's a lot easier to combo,
なるほど意外とありなんですね
あ、なんかタッチ中盤とか
both for its shorter motion and the fact that it starts faster.
さあだけどバルジャンさんが
で
ここは
もちょっと押してますね、バリアンさん。
Doing Crouch Fierce into Donkey Kick is
人流にはとてもとても
kind of annoying, because you can't start from down back into Donkey Kick in this game. Oh no,
こういうのですよねここ
that's it.
あー、これ死にましたね。
でん
あ、
That's not actually it. Tatsu does a little bit more. Would Tatsu have killed him?
あここは竜
ここは
巻で
ここは竜巻で死んでた。
ああそうですよねあまあでも、まあ、全キャラに入るコンボとしての即答
まあ
が
確かに
多分、
ド安定ですね。
手に
あー、死
馴染んでるんでしょ
ぬ。
うおこれは
Late that time. Early the first time, late the second time.
多分あれですね、りょうさん即答好きなんですね。
Woo.
マジか
That's really unsafe. It's just that Remy has no. It's not. It's. I don't think it's unsafe that Remy can punish it with Crouch Fierce. I think Remy has to go for like close strong or low strong or something. And both times Remy tried to do something that wasn't like the punish and got EXDP'd. I shouldn't say both times because the last time he did it on Hugo, right? But like this Ryu keeps on doing unsafe moves and then just mashing EXDP afterwards. EXDP is invincible.
あんまりないかも
It's mind-bogglingly unsafe, but you know,
しかも自己申告で、
自己申告で
そうですね。
this Ryu is playing super aggro.
そうですね 一番前に走ってって、
そうですね。
またさらに走り抜けていく。
Remy does not like Denjin.
竜も走ってくるし
Remy has no good way out of Denjin. None of his supers counter it.
いやいや
EX flash kick is usually not. It usually trades or loses.
熱い。
Well,
あでも
おー、
昇竜拳
and his stun bar is so short.
EX でやべえな。
Remy does okay in footsies though. Probably 6-4.
でもね、男たるものその
It's not like crazy in Ryu's favor.
突進力がね、ないといけないんじゃないですか。
Remy does actually beat Ryu.
それぐらいね、
mid screen.
勢い欲しいですよね。
Beat's a strong word.
お、
Maybe go even. Oh, that's a juggle. Nice.
ガードを知らない亮さん
さあ、前
ひたすら突き進む
ガードなんていらねえ。
確かに
ランガンや。
おお灼熱
It's gonna hit midair.
中くらいで
うまい。
Can't punish this. He couldn't quick stand because it was a super that knocked him down. Whew.
おー、一回。
Whiff something EXDP.
なんかビフリからの EX 勝利。
Urian could. I mean, Alex could have easily punished that donkey kick with like a low strong or a low forward or something, but he wanted something more.
さあ、続いて登場、あっという間に。
Oh, it is fast enough.
五人目。
なんか倒すスピードも
I always think of Remy's crouch fierce like it's real slow.
早いですね。お、
めっちゃ速いですよね
やっぱりノーガード戦法でボッコン殴り合うとこんなに速いんだ、やっぱこのゲーム。
あーこのスタイルの電人流とかマジで言う怖いですからね
Ooh,
そうだね。
neat.
上り風呂しちゃってますけど本当に
Did he try to parry out? What the fuck? Please stop.
だいぶ入れてましたね
Don't parry.
この隙満々です
Do not parry.
そうだよね。電人だからさ、そんなに簡単に EX とか打たねえよなと思っててさ、
うん
昇竜拳って
This matchup looks real bad, but it's actually pretty fair.
マジかってなるよね。
It's like a little bit in Yun's favor. Ryu's damage is so high. If he touches Yun, he gets so much damage.
一生なんか押してる
さあ、暴れまくるりょうさんがこ
でも
こで。
現役人に逆らうとこのゲームあんまりいいことがない
Oh my god.
噂の鎖骨からの灼熱、そして
Those were two like absolutely brilliant plays. Oh my god. Oh my god.
最後も昇竜拳。
Oh, that was sick actually. He was so toast. He was done. How do you turn that around?
やばい即答で移動してきた怖い
即と移動技です
即答移動技っぽいですね
Fun fact: Yun's shoulder can be parried low or high.
ここは
Oof.
落ち着いていけば
And he got a punish of
う
sorts.
まいですね今の
I like 6-4 Yun.
あー絶唱出なくて怖いよ
There it is. That was a low parry of the shoulder.
やばば。
あこれ死んだ
That's gonna dizzy, right? Oh, Yun should have hit a button immediately, I think. I don't think a level 1 Denjin would have dizzied.
遅らせ。
And he had to do it level 1 Denjin to stop Yun from hitting a button to stuff Denjin.
うわー、うまい。
I think that was a misplay.
止まんないりょうさん。
Yun should have been blocking.
なんとかここは
Or whatever he was doing.
頑張
Since
れ
it probably wasn't blocking.
なんだろうがボタンを押していく
頑張れ日本。日本を応援しましょう、これ。
ほら
Very interesting.
あのブロッキング仕込んでちゃんと飛んでますから
The overhead dash punch.
で上り風呂いつも仕込んでるもん
さすがに
The overhead is completely safe.
あ、ここは上からガンガン攻めてくる。だけど体力的には高橋さんの方がリードしているが
Q is more so balanced around his shitty low presence than his shitty overhead presence.
ヒルさんが出ずれ
He doesn't really have a low overhead mix up,
確かに
to be honest. Yeah, he's got the overhead dash punch, and you can sneak that in here and there. And yes, he technically has a low dash punch, which no one ever uses. Ooh.
りょうさんの罠に我々
Yun versus Ryu is 5-5.
全然安定はできない
Very
ち
interesting.
ょっと安かったピオル
そろそろペロッとしまう
Yun versus Ken has long been seen as 5-5, I think.
産地回復う
後ろに下がってきますね、やっぱり。
まい
That was nice.
からの
I'm surprised if he thinks Ryu's the same. I mean, Ken and Ryu are usually pretty similar in their matchups. The only really big differences are when Ken gets a good punish that Ryu doesn't because of Shippu. And of course, Ken has better Oki, but a bit lower damage.
ほら
Most of the damage differential is equalized by Ken's
おーっと高橋さんが止める
double DP in the highest level of play, but most people can't do that.
でもりょうさん強かったね。そして海外からの資格その2。久しぶりに登場フィルさん。
ヒルさんですね
前も
Oof.
バーサス来たかもしれないけど。
Pretty sure this is a bad matchup.
あそうなんで
ですも俺の記憶が確かなら最後の
Pretty sure Dudley hounds Q like crazy. I know he can EX
フィルさん、うん、
EX half circle forward, the machine gun blow on a taunt, but this Dudley didn't do that. But it's possible.
3回目3
And you get cool juggles mid-screen. Like on mid-screen EX machine gun blow juggles, you can do towards medium kick into DP and stuff. I think even after light machine gun blow. There's like really cool mid-screen juggles against Q. Ugh.
4割コンボが2割に
で2割あるかないかでしたね。あったかな2
2
割。
割があったかなぐらい
Ooh.
あ
Of all combos, that was a failed super. How do you get a half circle though?
フォークミスってまた PA 地獄 PA 地獄だ
Okay.
これで
Okay, okay, okay. Did no damage.
あ
入ってる。あ
That's unfortunate. Oh, short swing blow.
運がいいのか。
It's unfortunate to get those taunts this early.
さい。
あジェットアッパー出
Was that
ない
an accident?
ちょっとあれ入るのか。
そうですジェットアッパージェットアッパー入るんで
These juggles are weird.
ゴリ押し
Oh my god. This is still a super hard comeback. The taunt? I guess it builds meter.
しちゃう
勝負。勝負しましたね、高橋さんも。
これなんか途中からいきなりすげえ殴り合いに
There's like a little bit of footage of Coretta playing Street Fighter 4. He played Ryu.
なるとなるともうどっちが勝つかわかりません。あでんでんからのでんでん。
That's kind of neat. That's the salvage juggle.
終わんね。
I think there's a better salvage on Q.
これはつながった。
Interesting.
勝利。止めた。
Short swing blow is not that strong in this game. It's alright. You can sneak it in here and there. But a lot of like people will do like close normals and like you'll do short swing blow and the close normal will turn into a far normal and counter poke Dudley. His push block moves back like immediately.
そうですね
だけど
大変なことになってる
でもこれ 1P が
So it's like kind of hard to actually sneak it in.
あのコロさんがいるんでね。あとワンチャンこれ早く終わってしまうと、カシ君がそのままカシ君として出てしまうというね。
なるほどまあ確かになかなかないですよね
はい
大体誰か
大
来て
体誰か来るんですけど、誰も今日は来ないな。お、
お厚刈りさん
What about Aura corner juggles on Q? I have a touch of death on Q.
やっぱり投げなんだよな。
やっぱエレナとかはその
Viable touch of deaths are pretty rare
ですからね
in fighting games.
やっぱり
Ooh.
慣れっていうけど何に慣れればいいんですかねこれエレナって。
なんかまあ一つ一つの状況とかにならないと
あー、なるほど。
I like this Elena color a lot. The very dark skin and the blue.
気がしちゃうんだけど、それをやる前にもうちょっとやることがあると。
そうですね
I think I'm in low strong.
さあここは
Ooh, juggle. There it is.
厚刈りさんのペースが
It does blow up through animations.
終始一方的だった。
And it is pretty safe.
さあ続きまして登場が
I think that character is fat at the beginning of Makoto's name. I don't know who the other one is.
最強の組み合わせ、誠が正中線使うところかなり強いキャラになる。そしてエレナにはやっぱり正中線の方が安定しますよね。エレナには正中線の方が安定しますよね。
安定はするんじゃないですか
やっぱり土佐の道使うと荒らさないとね。
土佐にやっぱり掴んでもがっかりする瞬間あるじゃないですか
あります。
ここだけはダメなんだみたいな
ここはなんか入んないっぽいっていうところで、まあいいや、とりあえず
Yeah, I know about that juggle.
入んないんだよね。
本当に入んない
あれは
チームがガードされて今日は突き抜けるやつ
I think he can do double DP with that car on a couple other characters.
やべえ、
Like, I think Elena after crouch medium
こ
kick.
こはしっかり
I forget.
そのエレナ側の SA で
He almost always needs the Kara. And on a lot of characters, he can only do it with the Kara and very specific setups.
当ててもヒーリング回復しちゃって
あ
なんか
Um, nah, hold on.
してるみたいな。
結構ありますよね
That one's big.
あんまり結局当たってなかったことになってしまって、
That one's fat.
あんまり気分的に良くないですよね、あれね。
まあ確かに
It might be wide too.
やっぱために
I don't know what other readings it has.
殺せる聖中か殺して
That is the thick kanji.
確かに。
う
使うところをやっぱり
Wow, that cross under. That was really
ん
ambiguous.
すごいリードを取る聖中戦
It looked more like a cross under than not a cross under, so he should have like held towards to try and get the double cross under.
エレナを追わなきゃいけ
That would have been real tricky to block.
ちょっと大変じゃないですか
はあはあはあそうそうそう。
Oof. This hurts a lot.
そうですね
Nothing?
ちょっと手な
Nothing at all. That was just a mistake.
ここは
I was wondering whether he was going to use super or not, and he didn't even complete the combo.
まあ投げでね、ヒーリング確定なんですよね。あれはしょうがない。そしてここからですね、ゲージ吐かして、なんとか自分がゲージ持ってるここで一気にピオらせるこのルートが見つかれば、
That's literally what I just said, Yoma. But tower combo's so much damage. Oh no. That could have been... No, that couldn't really have been anything. It could have been low strong into DP, but that wouldn't have even done that much damage. It could have been low strong into EX Spin Scythe, which would have killed. So that was like the correct thing to do there. Elena low strong punishes Makoto dash punch, I'm like 99.9% sure. It's like a pretty fast normal, and Makoto's dash punch is like unsafe enough that pretty fast normals will punish it. The X Fukiage hitting is just like fucking one of the great mysteries of Street Fighter 3. Interesting. Using EX tackle for the surprise value. I already know this Urian's gonna win because he was the first person playing on part 2. Oof. That was a sick counter poke. It's hard to counter poke that button. Almost as soon as Makoto hits it, as soon as she recovers, she can block again. I mean, obviously that's like, you know, she recovers really fast, that's what I'm trying to say. No dash punch. Oh, I mean, no super. It looks like he tried to. That Fukiage is not the kind of thing that you would do there, unless you tried to super. Got a DP instead of a super motion. Ah, failed to confirm. That's gonna be nearly it. This is an unblockable. Need a really sick parry to get out. Yeah, and he missed it. He got a decent amount. I know the strong is pretty fast. I didn't realize it was minus 12. I thought it was like minus like 8 or 9. Minus 12 is quite a lot. It's like quite easy to reaction punish. Most like close hard normals are faster than that. Most close hard normals in this game feel like they're like 7 frames at the slowest. Interesting. Makoto can actually grab the landing recovery of his headbutt with Karakusa because his headbutt usually doesn't hit her standing. And it never ever hits her crouching. Oh, that was the dizzy, wasn't it? That's the dizzy. He got that was just a fuck up. He went to the hard hammer spin hook whatever instead of the medium one, so it wasn't fast enough to combo. And he did 3 spins instead of 2. That's a really weird error. The hard one is there's no command overlap there. He did back medium kick into half circle forward hard punch instead of medium punch. Interesting. You actually have time to do walk forward or a close strong on Makoto's dash punch, but like only barely. So it's kind of scary to go for. I usually just go for close medium kick. Oof. That came out pretty fast. I'm surprised Necro got that out in time. Maybe it has some invincibility. I didn't know that super had invincibility. Oh, we're done with these two. Alright, let's watch some let's watch some people. Alright, Khalid